Live at 5, it's Offer Review, and we have an event that just popped up today with no warning. It was not in the blog post. I didn't know it was going to happen, and I think the reaction to it is kind of comical, just the way the community is like, oh, I see what happened. And the general consensus is that there was, 5,000 cores paid out, a week ago, and they're trying to recoup those 5,000 cores. Core spending event. I just think it's hilarious that they messed up and gave everyone a free 5,000 cores. So felt the need to create an event that necessitates spending 5,000 cores to complete. Sure, you get an Elite 6 out of it, but you won't pull a dupe anyways. They're saying, please don't be good stewards of this newfound abundant resource. Dump it all on one single slot machine pull. Similar response right here. April Fool's Day in October. This is a new low even for Scopely. They really screw up and give everyone 5,000 free power cores. And instead of fixing the many bugs in the game, they think the best thing to do is put it at a 2-day event that requires you to spend, you guessed it, 5,000 power cores. Not only did they add this new 5,000 power core event, but they also added a bunch of power core offers. Like you can buy an Elite 4 for 2,200 power cores. We're going to look at that. That's at the very bottom of Offer Review. Just some like very suspicious and pricey offers. Like they're hoping people will spend their power cores on them very quickly. And then thirdly, someone says, hey, commanders, here's this event that costs the exact amount we accidentally gave away. Try to beat it. Okay, that's kind of genius. You messed up. You have to figure out a way to undo your mistake. That's cute, but really, it's adorable. Not in a puppy type of way, but a desperate girlfriend kind of way. Anyway, gonna keep my cores. And I asked chat here, or one of my mods here, asked on chat, thank you for making this poll. Core spending event, 82% said no. 10% what cores, like they're already gone. And 7% said yes. And the way that I look at this event is that I'm going to do what I normally do, and I'm going to spend the same amount of cores like I do every day, no matter what. And I'm going to get bonus stuff. And so this is bonus stuff. So I don't see any downside to this event. Bonus stuff is bonus stuff. And so I'm just going to play the game the way that I normally do, spend my power cores on refreshing the 50s, and then I'm going to get some bonus things. And to me, that's not a bad thing. So I'm okay with this event overall. Also, we got some clarification to Spider-Man Noir's passive. The part right here, it says, when an enemy gains a positive effect, fill this character's speed bar by 10%. And so they clarified that, and it actually works the way it reads, but a little different than the way a lot of people thought. If anyone needs clarification of Spider-Man Noir's passive, it's based on the action, not the individual positive effects. For example, if an enemy character gives 2 positive effects to themselves and each of their 4 other allies, that is 5 characters gaining positive effects. So Spider-Man Noir would gain 50% speed bar in response. So it's based on the action, not the individual positive effects. So it is how it reads. When an enemy gains a positive effect, fill this character's speed bar by 10%. Okay, so let's get into offer review, and we're going to do a little bit different offer review today. We're going to be using the free-to-play account because we have more offers that are a little bit more interesting over there, and we're going to do that. Dark Hunter Shard offer. So this is there's basically Morbius was just added to the Blitz Orb. Dr. Voodoo was recently made available on a node to farm. These two have been in the game for a long time. But the real question is, what are they good for? This is kind of a war offense team and a secondary Scourge team. So, if you're big on war offense and you want to get these teams completed, there you go. But I don't really know how important the teams is overall. This right here is for a very bad team today. Pimtag, not good. Even Ghost doesn't get any play. But this is just a blitz team at best. And but it will also help you unlock Jubilee. And then we got a dual gold offer. I think this would be a better deal if it was closer to $40. We've got the Arachnid Airman. This is the Spider-Man Noir. Some people are saying, is this character skippable? I don't like to tell people to skip characters, but, he's not a Scourge character. He's not a raid character. He's not an Apocalypse member. He doesn't move towards that. And so every player has to make a determination of what's important. Like for me, I value arena team characters. For me, I value raid characters. Anything to do with Apocalypse is important. Then I value Cosmic Crucible. Then I value War. He is a very good Cosmic Crucible character with the Tangled Web team. Now, Spider Weaver, on the other hand, is one of the characters required for Apocalypse. Will he be made a Scourge team later? I don't know. We have no information about that at all. So do what you got to do. Let's move on. What with the future? Boy, this guy does make these three are quite a force to be reckoned with inside a Cosmic Crucible. Anyways, these orbs are valued at $3 a piece, and that's worth about 50 cents. That doesn't quite add up to $10, but that is the secondary or the third offer for Spider-Man 2099. Some of these offers don't really make much sense to me. Like, I can't wrap my head around this right here and being worth $15. This right here, if you're a purchaser of T4s, this is a relatively better value. Typically, they sell 100 T4s for $10. So this is a better ratio. Basically, if you could buy this offer twice, that would be 150 for $10. I don't buy T4s, so, and then I personally don't place a lot of value on the other items in there. So let's move on. Same thing right here. We've got an Elite 5, which is Scopely's anchor pricing is $35. Probably for me worth closer to $20. I value these at a bucket a piece. And hard to say what those are worth. It really is. But anyways, not $60. So we're going to move on. We don't have any need for that. I do like these orbs. I'd like them even more if they had Gambit inside of them. But I think if they were priced closer to $2 a piece or a buck a piece, I could get more excited about this. Plus, this will help you complete the milestones. But $5 doesn't necessarily make it worth it. I buy that if it was closer to $5. I buy that closer if it was $2. I like to buy these at closer to $3. Sometimes they do sell them for $3. We got Secret Avengers offer. We got Sharon Carter for 50 character shards for $20. That is not too great. Hulkbuster, 50 character shards for $35 is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous pricing. It really is. And then we've got Sunfire. They lowered the price on this. He was selling for 50 character shards for $35, and they recently bumped up the amount that they're giving out to $75 and lowered the price to $30. All right. And then Nico, she is not farmable anywhere, so this is a relatively good value on a character that is not available to farm anywhere. This also means that she's probably going to be farmable sooner than later. It would be my best guess. 50 character shards for $15 if you need her. Again, war offense character for A-Force and a second tier Scourge team. So how important is that? It's just similar value to that of the Dark Hunters that we were talking about at the beginning of the video. Now this is actually, I like this, that they've lowered this. They were selling 50 character shards for $25. Then they were selling 50 character shards for $20. Now they're selling 75 character shards for $15. So if you want to get your mighty Thor, one of my favorite characters in the game, if this helps you get him up and running, I still like one of my favorite characters, but he's relatively easy to get. 75 character shards for $10 is okay in my book, nothing special. Same thing with Ghost Spider. A little bit easier to get now than when she first came out, but she's very important on the Web Warriors team, raid team. One of my favorite characters. I think I like Shang-Chi a little bit better, but I do like her. 75 character shards for $15. Another one of my favorite characters, but yet he's relatively easy to get now. 75 character shards for $15. If this speeds up your process, if you're super anxious to get them up and running, then there you go. There's no reason to buy this when you have 75 shards for $15 on an offer above. So I don't think this should be here anymore. And then we've got Shadow Spider offer for Miles Morales. been in the game for a long time. 75 character shards for $10. Not only is he on the Web Warriors team, he also is a young Avenger. So you can use him there as well. And then we've got Dr. Voodoo, 50 character shards for $10. He is hard node farmable, but is reasonable enough. And then we've got Spider Prank. If you probably questionably the least important member on the Web Warrior team. He's okay. 75 character shards for $15 is fine. Nothing special. I feel like this should be a lot lower for Dagger. 75 Dagger shards for $20. I believe this should be, like $10. And I probably could be more excited about it. Then we've got Maria, 75 character shards for $20 again. If that was closer to $10, I could be more excited about it. Legacy 3, not so interesting. Legacy 2 are of high interest if you're looking for T3 ability materials. This will give out anywhere between, let's say, 350, 400. It does give a random amount. Also gives a small amount of gold, purple gear, and characters from year 2. So there's character shards in there. This is the best way to buy T3 ability materials. When we come across another T3 ability material offer, I'll point out that is not a good deal compared to this. Remember, for $5 for about 350 and up. Not the good deal right there. Trash, trash, trash. We got the Jubilee costume for $5. Not great deals on orbs. Let's see if we got bunches of gear. We're going to just scroll past this. Nothing exciting. But I want to go down to the bottom because at first when I saw that offer, the milestone. Yeah, it's an offer, right? The milestone for today with the 5,000. I thought it's like, oh, they're just trying to get the 5,000 power cores. But then when I saw this right here, it's like, yeah, they're really just trying to get their 5,000 power cores back. Right here, you've got an Elite 4 for 2,200 cores. My goodness, that is horrible. Pretty much all of these power core offers are horrible. 240 for 300. No. I don't think that's great. I don't think any of these deals are of good value. But this one right here is the most alarming. All right. Well, let me know what you think in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.